everybody, welcome to Skyline Sports. We're here to preview Week 8 and recap Week 7, so let's get after it. Week 7, it's depressing.
4th and 20. I mean, enough said, I think, in the end.
Chad, figure it out, please.
He's a, 10-year vet in the league. I mean, simple play for a linebacker. It's a 4th and 20. You know what you got to do. Cover that damn seam. Seen it a million times. But what happened. Moving on.
Take a timeout, Zimmer. You had 3.
Maybe.
You had 3. I know you don't like to take timeouts on defense, but hey, take a timeout. It's 4th and 20. It's the game. I know you're a rookie. We're getting better.
Yeah, we're moving on. Week 8, we're heading down to Tampa. Hot weather, hottest up. Score some points.
Some position takeaways from the game. Let's be positive. Anthony Barr. What can you say, guys? Guy's gonna be a stud. Best player on our defense right now, no doubt.
Early Rookie of the Year candidate. I mean, how do you ignore this guy right now? He's dominating all over the field. I mean, sideline to sideline, he's in on virtually every play. My guys' takeaway from last week, Jerick McKinnon really emerged. I thought he's gonna overtook Matt Asiata to lead our team in the backfield. He's definitely warning us 15-plus carries a game, and he's more capable out of the backfield receiving the ball, I think, than Asiata ever has been for us the end of last year and then the start of this year.
I also love him because not only is he doing it well with a shitty offensive line, but we haven't had a passing game recently. He's doing it all. He's carrying the load. I know everyone's, when's AP coming back? McKinnon's the future. Get him the ball.
Yeah, and again, another takeaway for a player on defense is Everson Griffin. I mean, the guy, whatever you want to say about his contract, overpaid, whatever, hasn't earned it. Got $42.5 million in the offseason. Right now, he's proven everyone wrong. He's got 7 sacks. He's got a sack a game right now. He's up there in the tops of the league in sacks a game. So, I mean, really, that's a great takeaway, and good to see how he does against a pretty decent O-line down there in Tampa.
All right, let's get to Week 8. Buccaneers, baby, Buccos. Well, the Buccaneers are, let's be honest, they're one of the worst teams in football. We saw them on Thursday night get absolutely destroyed by the Falcons, who turns out the Falcons aren't very good either. So, what's going on with their quarterback situation?
Yeah.
I don't really know, but I'm going to say if I'm over there, if I'm Lovie Smith, I'm starting Mike Glennon. At least he gives you a shot at winning. He beat the Steelers. Steelers aren't bad. Not good, but they're not bad.
Yeah, and I mean, we're going to get down and see a familiar face. Leslie Frazier's quarterback in that defense down there, running the old Tampa 2, giving up 50 points a game, doing the best he can do. So, yeah, that'll be look forward to another NFC rival, Lovie Smith, the head coach down there. He's doing his best with a pretty interesting situation. So we'll see how that goes.
Some guys that they have, they're not bad NFL players. In fact, I love Gerald McCoy. He's a big D tackle. Doesn't get a lot of stats, but you're going to notice him every play. He's going to be, especially with our offensive line, he's going to be pushing them back. Guys a handle. He's got 2 sacks. I mean, the Bucs haven't gotten much out of their defense, but I mean, this guy's got 2 sacks, 5 games, causing havoc. I think he's their best defensive player. Also, Lavaltron Werner. Wish the Vikings would have got him. Guy's great in coverage, but I think their defense is okay. But I think we should dominate.
And a guy I really relied on. I've been a big fan of this guy, not only just being a football fan, but fantasy. I've been relying on him the last several years. Vincent Jackson. I mean, what's not to like about the guy? He's 6'4", 6'5", absolute beast physically. In a tough situation down there, he's obviously got something going with Mike Glennon. I wouldn't if I was Lovie Smith. How do you mess that up? You're getting your best stats out of him with Mike Glennon. Clearly more comfortable. They're beat a good Steelers team with Mike Glennon. And Vincent Jackson just seems now, even though he's got that slight hairline fracture, playing through it, and he's really starting to become the player that everyone thought he was going to be at the beginning of the year.
So let's move on to the team we want to talk about, the Vikings. All right.
That's why we're here.
So, O-line, please, dear God, can you help us out? I just want one game where Khalil, you don't get run around 5 times. Load hold. Do not get your ass handed to you every other play. And God, don't get hurt. Please don't get hurt. We have a rookie quarterback who's not bad. He's good. But he doesn't have time. He's running like a freaking deer in headlights. He's all over the place. No one knows what to do.
Yeah,
O-line, figure it out.
Matt Khalil, I mean, I haven't seen the guy drop off like this. He's got Pro Bowl caliber, everything, smarts, his intangibles, his physical ability. He came in the league, dominated as a Pro Bowler, as a rookie. I mean, how many times do you see that out of an O tackle? I think we were set up for the future well, and then he comes out and lays this shit on us. I mean, it's unbelievable. He's gave up at least 3 sacks a game the last 2 games. I mean, I haven't seen someone drop off like this, and you can't set up Teddy Bridgewater like this and give him no time to sit in the pocket. How could any quarterback be comfortable with an O-line collapsing every single play? So, I mean, we're going to need the O-line to step up. Going to be a big thing to watch. How does Matt Khalil respond to last week?
All right. McKinnon, it's a big key to the game will be get him the ball. Get him the ball. He's got 60 touches this year on carrying the ball, 309 yards, 16 more 60 more catches, 90 yards receiving. I'd like to see him do a little more receiving. I know he's caught the ball, but I want to see him get upfield better. I'd also like to see Norv try to maybe work him on the outside more. I know he preseason he was trying to get outside too much and he realized he wasn't fast enough, but I think that he's going to have at least a touchdown. At least.
Yeah, I mean, you'd hate to see him get another game without getting in the end zone. I mean, we're going to give him the ball 20-plus times. He touched the ball 16 times last game and had over 100 yards against a pretty stingy Bills defense. One of the best in the league running the ball, I mean, against the run. So, I mean, one thing I'll look for definitely is him getting the end zone. And another thing we have to look for is North Turner's got to get the ball down the field. We were so predictable. We had McKinnon working, but we had nothing off of that. Bridgewater had no time in the pocket, really had nowhere to look. He found Greg Jennings a few times. Greg Jennings made plays. He's a great all-pro receiver, so he made some plays for him. But we need to stretch the field, get the defense to work.
Even if it's incomplete.
Yeah, I mean, you can't just sit in the box like that, and that's all they've been doing against us, just sitting in the box, going against our run. And we don't have AP anymore, so it's not like we can rely on that. We're going to need to get Cordell Patterson, I think, the ball however possible, to give him dot in the eye in the backfield, get him going deep on some moves or whatever, get the ball in his hands. He can make plays, he's proven it. Look for him in the game, I see. Make a big play.
Defensively, let's move on there. Everson Griffin has been dominant. He's best player. I'd say Anthony Barr is our best player on defense, but he's close second, if not first. So I think Everson Griffin needs to continue getting pressure because Brian Robinson, where are you, buddy? Where are you? I don't know.
I mean, the so-called leader of our D-line, sure, it's great to have a vocal leader. Jared Allen was a good vocal leader, and Robinson's trying to step in and be that vocal leader for the D-line, but in the end, you need to also lead by example. That's what gets results in the NFL. Wins in the NFL, and that's what gets you to keep your job. So we need him get out there and start playing. He's really talking a lot, trying to be that leader. He's doing a good job, but he needs to start backing it up on the field.
Just to tell you how good Everson Griffin's been this year, Tampa's got 9 sacks as a team. Everson Griffin has 7. It's pretty good. Captain Munnerlyn, you're not the captain of our defense.
Where are you at, man? Where are you at?
Your ship's sinking, and it's sinking fast.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was more Blanton on the touchdown last week other than you. But make a play. We brought you in because you make splashy plays. You make tackles in the backfield. You make picks. You bring them back to the house.
Yeah, he had 3 picks last year for the Carolina Panthers. Every single one of them was returned for a touchdown. So we're looking for him to maybe pop up, get some forced fumbles, something. Get the defense electrified a little bit because we can't have Anthony Barr, Everson Griffin towing the line in the big play department. We need to get someone. Harrison Smith's doing a good job. We need someone else. Defense needs to step up, be more of a whole, be a team.
Next guy I'm kind of going to call out is Robert Blanton. Yeah, you have 53 tackles. Good for you. You have no plays in the backfield.
Nothing.
Come downhill and pop somebody in the mouth. You're a big boy. You're a big physical guy. Come
Mhm.
down and pop someone in the mouth, please. Doug Martin, he's okay. Pop him in the mouth. He's injury prone. He'll probably get hurt
Mhm.
if you hit him hard.
And their depth issues are pretty apparent, just as ours are. I mean, you get down there, knock someone out, just like we did against the Bills. I mean, we went after them, hit them hard, made them work for everything, and that really paid off. But I mean, we got to have a whole team effort on defense for 60 minutes to get the job done on Sunday against the Buccaneers. I mean, they're 1-5. Kind of their season is kind of at a precipice here where they can either drop off and be one of those 1-2 win teams fighting for the number one pick in the league, or Lovie Smith can show what kind of team he wants, what kind of product he's giving the Tampa fans down there. This could be a turnaround game for them. Get to 2-5, maybe restart their season.
All right, let's move on to predictions. I'm gonna go first here. I got the Vikings winning in the must-win game for both teams, 27-16. I'm putting Patterson on a probably return touchdown for sure. Return touchdown. I'm gonna put him on a return touchdown, and I think the defense is gonna have not four turnovers like last week, but I think they'll have two. I think we'll be +2 in the turnover thing. I think we get three. Maybe we fumble one. Probably Chase Ford if I had to guess. That's my guess. I don't know.
Yeah. All right. My prediction for the week. I got a 30-17 win for the Vikings. I think Mike Zimmer is not the kind of guy to lay down, and I think Leslie Frazier is more of a player. Was more of a player's coach, and you listen to what they said, and that's sometimes good. But we need someone. Our coach needs to be someone who is the leader, not a follower. He's going to get out there. He's going to have them ready to play. We're going to walk out of there with a 30-17 win. And I see Jerick McKinnon, another good game against not as good a front seven as the Bills. I see our O line improving. McKinnon possibly breaking out. I definitely see him, no matter what, getting across the end zone, getting his first rushing touchdown. And I see Teddy Bridgewater's completion number is getting back towards what you want, and he's going to find Greg Jennings, I think, in the end zone. A good safety valve. He's been for him last week. If he was there when he needed him, he makes sure-handed catches. He'll be there for him. He'll get across the end zone again, and we'll walk out of there 30-17 victory.
All right, that's a wrap for this week. Go Vikes.